Let's analyze together, Enrique. Maxeon Solar Technologies.
Let's see what's going on, Alvaro. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and in the description below. Welcome to Trading HT, honest traders. Let's go. Amazing stock that we have right here with a huge crash that happened since the end of May. We can clearly see that movement to the downside right now, minus more 93%, sorry, to current prices, minus 8% just today. Very dramatic situation, but also, what do you think about this pattern that is being formed right now? Later we will comment the forecast that seems positive, but we have the analyst rating that is negative. We will talk about the net income, mixed opinions. Let us know in the comments your thoughts, and let's get started with Maxeon Solar Technologies.
Remember to subscribe to Trading HT to watch more content like this. And I gotta tell you guys, look at that. We have a huge support level after the crash that started back in July the 2nd. So obviously right now we're talking about 3 weeks trading sideways. I mean, that's not bad, you know. If you want to see a stock rebounding, the beginning is to hold the line. So as long as we don't see a breakout below 0.20, it will be like more or less safe to say that the stock is in good hands.
Yeah, let's go to the 1 hour time frame to see with more detail. And remember to let us know in the comments how do you see it, because we are really happy to learn from you and learn and listen to your opinions also. And right here we have a very interesting pattern. This could be kind of a flag pattern or a triangle pattern. You can see in the 1 hour time frame with more detail. You have the bounces right here at the lowest part. Maybe right now the price is heading to make another one right there. And then in the upper part, we have the rejections of the price. Very, very clear, in my opinion. This pattern has been working, as Alvaro mentioned, during these last weeks, creating this kind of channel or triangle. The price is holding around those levels. So the question is, which direction will it take? Because normally when you see the breakouts happening around these levels, the highest part or the lowest part, you tend to see like very volatile movements in the market, and maybe this is the case that will happen. So what do you think, guys? Which direction could the market follow, and the reasons for that? Let us know below.
Yeah, we take into consideration, that we have right here around 87-88% of a range move. So what happens if we see a breakout, for instance, right here? It would mean that like the stock suffering that, experiencing the same uptrend in the same degree. So we were talking about something like this, so about 0.40. This is like the minimum expected, move after a breakout. Normally this is based on patterns, based on triangles. The opposite could be true as well. I mean, if we see a breakout on the downside, we could suffer a huge downturn. But for me, it's interesting to see the fundamentals, Enrique, because if we go to the daily chart and we analyze the estimates that we have very, very soon, we're talking about an estimate of, let me see, at one point, if I'm not mistaken, minus 1.1. Yeah, minus 1.1. But yeah, the thing here is like, is losses, okay, but it's not as worse as before. That before it was minus 1.60.
Yeah, it's interesting. You see that forecast, at least in the quarterly, going a little bit higher each quarter, at least with the forecast information, and then in the annual we can see something similar. This year would be worse according to this data to the previous year, 2023, but then it will improve to minus 140 in the annual of 2025 and minus 0.60 for the annual of 2026. Very interesting. We will see how it goes. This is for the long term, of course, but the forecast here is interesting. We have the price target of 6 analysts offering 1 year price forecast for this stock. And it's interesting, the average is very bullish. We have 236% to the upside in the average between these 6 analysts. And then we have the analyst rating based on the analyst, which rating do they give to the stock. But in this case, in the past 3 months, we have 3 strong sells and 4 holds, so the average is sell. This normally isn't expected. You tend to expect like the same scenario. Maybe the one on the left isn't updated and the one in the right is, as this is in the past 3 months. So what information do you have about it, guys? If you have a source that we can check, also let us know in the comments below. And what do you think about this forecast? Because I think it's very interesting, and this moment is clearly key in the market.
Yeah, for me, it's curious, that they are estimated an average of more than 200%, and then we analyze rating that is negative, completely negative in sell mode. So obviously here we have mixed opinions right here. So the most important thing, guys, right now is the technical analysis, because the fundamentals, we know that it's gonna be better in the near future, but it is very difficult to get the time right. You know, I remember a lot of stocks that are in losses, and when they enter into profits, that's the moment when the stock starts to skyrocket, but not before. And it's very difficult to time the perfect moment to buy the stock and then experience the huge upside.
Yeah, exactly. So going back to the 1 hour time frame again, the technical side, we have this pattern right here, very clear in our opinion. What do you think about it? Do you normally follow this type of patterns? Do you trade them, or at least like to analyze them? And we have the two levels right there. We could talk about 0.20 something more or less. And then we have also the 0.18 or 0.20 area below. So this kind of range triangle, you can call it as you want. Which direction do you think will it follow, guys? Let us know below so we can see all your opinions. And then the volume profile to end this video. This is a very interesting indicator also.
Yeah, super interesting because everything right now is just in the middle. Look at the triangle.
Yeah.
We are in the middle. Look at the volume profile. We are in the middle. So we don't know the direction. It's impossible to know that. The key thing is these two red cycles. As soon as we see a breakout in one of the triangles, the move is gonna start and it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's something that could clearly happen if we see like similar patterns in the past with these triangles being broken out, or maybe we see a false breakup. This is the beauty of trading. You cannot guess the future, but you can be prepared for all the possible scenarios. That's why we recommend a book that is called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, and another yeah, and many books that are related to that topic of trading psychology, because we think it's key, you know, risk management and trading psychology. And then the strategies may differ, but if you don't have that mindset very clear and a good trading approach in that sense, wow, you can get completely trapped and in very bad situations in these types of markets that are completely volatile. -8% today. That's something insane.
Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. As Alvaro mentioned, remember to subscribe. More than 1,500 subscribers. Wow, huge number. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.